Libib's booktube channel. My name is Kaylin, and today I am featuring a special guest on my channel because I went and I interviewed a local librarian.
Okay, my name is Danielle Day, and I am the Youth Service Manager here at Carnegie Stout Public Library. And my typical day is probably attending meetings and then just managing the department. So that could be anything from working the desk, ordering books, following up with an employee on scheduling. It could be a lot of things.
What are you currently reading?
I am not reading anything at the moment.
No!
I just finished reading over 100 picture books for our Bridge to Reading Picture Book Award.
Oh my.
So for that, we nominate the top 10 books for Bridge to Reading Picture Book Award. And that is voted on by preschool children starting in February. So like the Iowa Children's Choice Award, it is for the preschool level. And so I've been just going through picture books. So right now, I'm not having a big book at home. So.
Do you have a favorite out of those?
There's so many. Bark George is an older copyrighted book, but that's probably one of my favorites. Pete the Cat, of course, is really good. David LaCharelle is an author who has done the book Moo, and that's another one that I really like. So I go more towards the picture books than the chapter books, and young adult, which I do enjoy those as well, but picture books are my heart.
What's your favorite children's or young adult novel that you've recently read or of all time?
So I would say the Witch of Blackbird Pond is my favorite of all time. I read that in 5th grade, and where I'm sure it wasn't the first book I read, it's the one that made me become a reader, because I fell in love with that book. And then I just started reading from there.
And what drew you to librarianship?
Well, I've always loved books and I've always loved reading. And when I was going to school for photography, of all things, I had an intern at the library, and I was a library shelver. And from there, I just kind of fell in libraries and decided that's what I wanted to be. And I was a school librarian first. And I did that for 8 years. And I worked in a college library while I was going to school. And then I eventually transitioned over to the public library. In the public library, you get to work with the little ones. You know, nothing better than baby story time day and seeing all the babies in the library.
What is the modern library's role in society today? How does it differ from even 10 years ago?
So the library used to be more transactional. So about, here, come check out this book. You bring it back, you get another one. Now we're more about relationships, including resources, programming, being the community hub for meetings and things like that. So that's one thing that's been really important. And we've always been that connecting place between the haves and the have-nots. And the things that we have with technology is kind of keeping things a little bit more even keel for those who don't have internet at home. Of course, we have internet here. And we're just more of a community hub. So the other thing that the library does that we haven't done in the past is we're a place where job seekers come to use our computers, to fill out resumes. And we're also a safe place, you know, for kids. And the other thing that has really become important, I think, in the last 6 years is we're a place for school readiness. The things that we do in story times with kind of our curriculum for doing story times is getting kids ready for school. They're learning letters, they're learning things about how to use a book. That stuff is really important. It's something that is actually tested when they get to kindergarten.
Given an unlimited budget, what would be the first program you would institute at your library?
That's a tough one. I think we have this, but I think it's one thing that's been most important. And for like somebody who doesn't have the program, I would say Legos. Because Legos they're very expensive to begin with. Yeah. And it's very popular. It is important for children to play. They have done lots of research that for children, learning is playing, or play is learning to children. So they're gonna learn all sorts of dexterity skills by playing with Legos. They can learn numbers, they can learn colors, they can be creative. So I think Legos would be, if I didn't have the money and I got an extra bonus, then Legos is what I would buy for programming.
Are there any fun and exciting programs coming to the library for the youth in the future?
We always have really fun and exciting programs. We do things monthly, so whether it's Lego Club monthly, Magic the Gathering monthly, of course our story times, and then we try to do special things as well. We have a story time in a bus coming up.
Okay.
We partner with other agencies, and we are going to be doing, and we've done this for a couple of years, it's called LMNOP, Lollipops and Music for Our Preschoolers.
Okay.
And we partner with NISOM, the Northeast School of Music. I think I said that right. So those programs, and we just do something different every time. Summer's where we do kind of our big programming as far as like bringing performers in and things like that. So in November is Family Literacy Month. So we are going to have a calendar available that they can print off from our website or come and get. And it's a calendar for the month of November. On every day of the month, we give you a different suggested activity to do for literacy with your family. So we want to promote early literacy and family engagement with this program, and we're trying to get other agencies involved, so it's something that we really want to do community-wide for November being Family Literacy Month. And another program we have Ebenezer Duke coming for our Christmas and tree lighting. We have a great big tree that gets lighted in our rotunda every year, and this year Ebenezer Duke is coming, and it is a mini musical.
Ooh,
good for the whole family.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, but we've always got something exciting.
And last but not least, with the Libib app, we not only catalog books, but we catalog movies, CDs, and video games. Do you have any favorites in those topics?
I would say probably one of my favorite movies is The Dog's Purpose. You know, even though it makes you cry, it's still a beautiful movie. Mm-hmm. Music, I am lucky enough that I get to buy the teen music.
Ooh.
And so I get to purchase things that I like to listen to as well as the teens. And so I can't think of anything that stands out as my favorite, but I try to keep abreast of all that's going on. I don't do video games.
You don't do video games? Okay.
No, I'm one of those people that it makes them dizzy.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So anything, the live action stuff, the Roblox, the Fortnite, I can't do them personally. They make me dizzy.
That answers all my questions.
Okay.
Do you have any last and final words?
For our new mural that just went up this month. So we have a brand new mural in our Storytime room.
Okay.
And it's pretty awesome. Come check it out.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you. Anyways, that's going to be it for this week's Thursday Bookish video. Do you go to the library and check out books? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next week for a new Thursday Bookish video.